Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Julian. You saw the title. Let's get into it. I decided to make this video because as an American, I've noticed some things about Canada that doesn't really exist here or maybe scarce here in the States. And I'm sure other countries will agree because we all have our differences, but here's what I noticed that I want to share with you guys. So I will start with the Canadian dollar. The Canadian dollar was the most jarring for me because I grew up with green money. They have money that's multicolored and it's a material that is hard to rip and hard to counterfeit. Also, Canada doesn't have pennies or dollar bills. They have $1 and $2 coins called loonies and toonies. Get it? Loonies, toonies, 1, 2, never mind. Lastly, about the Canadian dollar, the exchange rate is always in our favor. So whenever I go, I spend a little extra. So right now for every Canadian dollar equals 74 cents American. Oh, and this is their $10 bill. They have civil rights activist Viola Desmond on the front. Look her up when you get a chance. It's inspiring. The second thing I noticed is the food chains that don't exist in America or are scarce in America. It's very refreshing. A&W is by far my favorite fast food place when I go to Canada. Every time I stop in Toronto Pearson, I have to stop there at the A&W there. The food is good. Right now I'm stuck on the Uncle Burger meal and I really love that. I always have to go back. I recently tried their poutine. That was all right. And you can't leave without the root beer. The root beer is just... it's like candy in the cup. That's all I can say. But I do have some honorable mentions. Tim Hortons, Smoke's Poutineery, Joey Restaurants, Jack Astor's, Moxie's, Milestones, and the list goes on, y'all. Look them up. The last thing I have to mention is how much of a foreigner I felt like once I got to the border. I was questioned like I was a criminal. I just never been through that process of going to another country. Canada 6 years ago was the first country I've ever entered besides my own. Also, I feel I stand out when I'm in Ottawa or around the outskirts of Ottawa and people hear my accent. We don't think we have an accent, but we do. And you go to another country and they just automatically know that you're not from there, probably from the way that you dress also. My wife, she is great at just identifying people like, oh, this person, they don't live here. They don't talk, we don't talk like that. So it's definitely, a conversation piece. People will ask you where you're from. I talk to a lot of people when I'm there in Canada. It's just a friendly environment. They want to know more about you, where you're from, your cultures and things like that. So it's definitely a good melting pot to immigrate to, if you're thinking about that from America. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. So this is where I'll give you my spiel about why you should subscribe and the upcoming projects I have. Again, I'm a filmmaker and videographer, so I'm always creating things for people to see and enjoy and to be entertained by. But if you like this video, you can definitely hit me with the like button so it could be recommended to others, and subscribe if you definitely want to see more and more of my journey to my immigration to Canada. It definitely will be putting it up on here. And if you notice some differences in Canada versus America or any other place that you went to, you can put it in the comments. Definitely, that'll be a good conversation starter and piece. And let's just get to know each other and just become a melting pot of understanding in this world. That's the dream. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.